Hello students, welcome to third module of Swedankar. Today we will be completing Sagni Swed. After Sankar Swed, next form of Sagni Swed is Prasthar Swed, and it is a type of procedure in which a person is laid on a stone bed which is covered with dry rice, wheat, pulses, pious, etc. It is also known as Sanstar Swed. The material specially required for this form of Swedan is a stone of size 6 by 2.5 feet, which is 2 feet in height and can be used as a bed. Silk cloths, 2 pieces, blanket, and for medicines, prescribed form of sudation, which can be wheat, rice, krishra, payas, etc., and medicated oil. The procedure is covered in 2 steps. In one step, patient is given Sarvangabhyang, while parallelly the stone bed is prepared for sudation. The stone is first covered with one silk cloth, after which sudation material or the medicine is spread over it when it is still hot and then covered with the second silk cloth piece. The patient is then asked to lie down on the prepared stone bed and is covered with blanket. Care is to be taken that the patient does not get burned, and the procedure should be performed preferably in a Nivad Sadan. As the heat is directly given to the back of the patient's body, it is mainly useful in conditions like Katishul, Prishtashul, Parshashul, Shronishul, Gridrasi, Prishtakati Sankoch, Khalli, etc. Next form of Swedan is Nadi Swed, which derives its name from the specially designed yantra which is used to give sudation in this form of Swedan. Nadi means a tube-like structure, and it is specially useful when we need to give steam or wash to a particular part of the body. For Nadi Swedan, we require a cooker or a steam generator along with a 6 feet long rubber pipe which can tolerate high temperatures, a pan, bowls, heater, etc. In medicines, the prescribed decoction, Masras, Sheerpak, etc. can be used after Sarvang Abhyang or Ekang Abhyang. Therefore, we require prescribed oil. The cooker or the steam generator is filled with the decoction or preparation which is prescribed for Swedan. The nadi or pipe is attached to the place where normally the vessel is present. The pipe should be bent in a circular way so that the pressure of the steam can be decreased. The steam is then given carefully while avoiding the droplets to fall on the patient's body so that there can be no burns. Although it can be given for Sarvang Swedan also, Nadi Swedan is essentially useful in giving local steam, that is Ekang Swed, is useful in localized stiffness and pains, especially in conditions like Katigatvat, Katishul, Janushul, Prishtashul, Manyashul, Manyastam, Abau, etc. Dhara or Parishek Swed, as the name suggests, is a treatment which includes pouring of hot liquids like decoctions made up of Vat Kapha medicines, oils, dhanyam, etc. on a patient's body. It is done with the help of a kumbi, which is having a hole in the bottom through which the liquid can be poured, or may be done with the help of cloth pieces or sponge pieces. For this treatment, we require droni, dhara patra, sponges or cloth pieces, bowl, stove, towels, cotton, etc. And in medicines, prescribed oil or decoctions, etc. This procedure, as we have already discussed, can be done in two ways, one by dharapatra, other by cloth piece or sponge pieces. The height from which the warm liquids are to be poured over the patient's body is around 12 angul, and it is done in a way so that from one hand the dhara is poured, and from with the help of other hand it is continuously wiped off the patient's body. While performing the dhara with the help of a cotton or cloth piece or a sponge piece, it is done with the thumbs down posture so that a continuous stream will fall over the patient's body through the thumb. In this procedure, the liquid which gets collected at the base of the droni is recollected and used again after reheating, just like in Shirodhara. This procedure can be done for 30 to 45 minutes for 7, 14, 21 or 28 days. If it is performed for longer durations, Marma Raksha by Talam is very essential. The medicines being used in this treatment are to be changed at a set time. For example, milk is to be changed daily, decoction is to be changed daily, oil or dhanyamla is to be changed every third day. When we perform the treatment with oil, the oil is to be used for first 3 days and then is kept separately. The fresh volume of oil is used for days number 4, 5 and 6, and on 7th day both these oils are mixed, heated so that all the sweat which is there in the oil evaporates, and this oil is again used for the 7th day. Then it can be discarded. Physical or Parishek Swed is a very powerful treatment in curing diseases of Vat, especially Gulm, Anah, Bagandar, Vran, Shul, Abhigat, Udavar, Pakshaghat, Moodvat, etc. Parishek imparts strength to all the body organs and improves oj. It is Vrishya in nature and improves capacity of all the indriya and is where sthapan. It is very useful in patients suffering from aptantrak, and as a precautionary measure it can be used in obstetrics, especially in the ladies which cannot undergo normal labor. In these patients, PGCL is started when the ninth month of pregnancy begins and shall be done for 2 to 3 weeks or till the delivery, whichever is earlier. Avgaha means submerging the body. Avgaha Swed is a procedure in which body is submerged in hot liquids, whether oil, water, masras, grit, or decoctions. The patient should be prepared with abhyang if required. Material required will be Avgaha yantra or a tub, heater or stove, bowls, towel, cotton and sponge pieces. In medicines, prescribed oil or grit, kashai, etc. The tub is filled with the decoction or prescribed oil, grit, etc. The patient is properly anointed and asked to sit in the previously filled tub. The height of the liquids should be so that it is waist till the waist of the patient or till the neck of the patient according to the requirement of treatment. Some texts also suggest that the height of the liquids in the Avghas Vedan should be 6 angul from the Nabhi, that is 6 anguli above the Nabhi's position. The oil is refilled in small quantities after being reheated so that the temperature is maintained, and it can be done from 1 to 4 muhurat or till sweating starts. It is a very useful treatment in diseases like Ashmari, Shul, Katishul, Nadibran, Vridrasi, Sandigatvat, Arsh, and Bagandar. It imparts strength to spinal cord and lower back, as well as lower limbs. Jantak Swed is a special type of procedure for which experience and expertise is required. It can be performed only in a specially designed room which is called Kutagar, and it is advisable that this room shall be close to a water body. It is a form of Mahan Swed. Texts have laid great emphasis on designing of the Kutagar. It is supposed to be round or cylindrical in shape, having 24 feet width and 16 feet height. It should have only one door and multiple windows to facilitate cross ventilation. It is also asked to construct a platform which is of height of knee so that a patient can sit properly and easily from one end of the door to the other end, going right across the room along the walls. At the center of this room, a fireplace of 6 by 6 feet size shall be placed, and it should have a lid at the top. This fireplace is then filled with the medicinal wood as prescribed. Materials required will be kutagar and towels. Medicine required will be prescribed all for the abhyang and wood of the prescribed medicine for the fireplace. The preparation of the procedure includes education of the patient and sarvang abhyang. While educating the patient about the procedure, he should be directed that he should never leave the slab or the platform in any case. Patient should be asked to lay down, preferably somewhere in the center of the room on the platform, and change his position as and when required according to his comfort. He shall never leave the support of the slab because of the extreme fire and smoke. He may miss the entry or exit point and may fall unconscious due to extreme heat. After the fire is started and the room is heated enough, the patient who has underwent Sarvang Abhyang shall be taken inside the room after having been covered with a cloth. The patient should be advised that once he feels that his body is sweating properly and the stiffness, etc. symptoms have reduced, then he should come out while taking the support of the slab. This room can be used to give sedation to more than one patient at a time. Uses. While Jantak Swed is useful in all forms of Vatvyadhi, especially ones which include stiffness, heaviness, and other such symptoms, care shall be taken while selecting the patients that only such patients are allowed who can follow the instructions of the physician and are not physically disabled. Ashmagna Swed is another type of sedation in which stone bed is used, and it is also called as Ghanashma Swed. Materials required include a stone slab of size 6 by 2.5 feet, hot water or decoction, cloth piece, towels, blankets. Medicines required are prescribed oil for abhyang, wood of the prescribed medicine, and decoction. Unlike Prasthaswed, the stone slab in this procedure is heated with the help of wood of prescribed plants. This wood is burnt on the stone bed, and when it is heated enough, the fire is put out after pouring water and the ashes are removed. Instead of water, decoction of the prescribed plant can also be used. After cleaning the stone bed, a silk cloth piece is spread over the stone. After that, the patient is asked to lie down over the stone bed and is covered with a blanket. Sudation is this process is induced through the steam which evaporates from the heated stone after water is poured over it. Ashmagna Swed is beneficial in various forms of Vat Vyadhis, especially the ones which include Am and Kafadosh. Bhusved is another form of Swedan in which stone or land is used. The procedure in this is similar to that of Ashmagna Swed, barring the fact that it is done on the floor instead of a stone piece. The wood of the prescribed medicine is burnt in a Nivad Sadan and the fire is put out by pouring water or decoction and the ashes are cleaned. Silk cloth is spread on the area and patient is asked to lie down on it after being covered with the woolen blanket. Uses and properties are similar to that of Ashmagna. With this, we come to the end of this session, and in next section, we will be taking indications, contraindications, and remaining forms of Sagni Swed.